So right now, Hollywood is throwing around a magic number. In fact, all of entertainment is throwing around a magic number. $30 billion. Let's talk about why.
Ladies and gentlemen, Is and foes, welcome to the Culture Casino!
If you haven't been under a rock, and since you're here watching my channel, I know you haven't been, it's clear that Hollywood and entertainment as a whole has been hurting this year. 2020 was painful for everyone, even for our friends in the entertainment industry. Now, 2019 was a banner year for Hollywood, at least for Hollywood earnings, at the box office, and was not likely to be repeated this year. But still, projections only showed a slight dip in the overall box office earnings. Now, what most people don't realize is that the live music industry was in position to do gangbusters this year. In fact, in 2020, they were going to have their best year ever. None of this, of course, came to fruition, as we know, because, well, reasons, but you need to be prepared for the hands of both of these industries to dive headlong into your tax-paying pockets. Hollywood, of course, will report an 81% loss this year over last year in box office earnings. In fact, to date, to this very day, they have only drawn a gross of $2.06 billion in North American box office revenue this year. That's quite paltry. Consider that, one Star Wars movie, one massive Endgame movie. That's essentially how much they've drawn here in North America. No bueno. Now, here's where the magic number comes in. Global box office will finish the year with over a $30 billion drop in revenues collected. Yep, $30 billion, the magic number. And that's just the theatrical box office alone. It's quite possible, based on the current projections of the box office globally, it will probably lose somewhere around $160 billion over the next 5 years. That seems to be a no kidding kind of revelation, as it's clear the studios may not have the desire to return to the land of theatrical releases, effectively killing off most theaters. And it seems that's the path they want to pursue, which makes no sense to me because it's cutting off a very large chunk of your revenue stream. But that's something for another video. Now, in the live music industry, which we talked about a few moments ago, let's face it, this is where musicians actually make most of their money, if not all of their money these days. And this is an area where I was really surprised. Even with the live streaming versions of the concerts that were bringing in some revenue because of the workarounds that they did so that they could at least, entertain people through some form of streaming. Just the ticket losses alone from this year is $9.7 billion. Now, a fairly reputable, publication called Polestar put together these estimated losses based on everything from those ticket sales to all of the ancillary losses that come from things like sponsorships, parking, merchandise sales, and everything else that goes along with these major events. And believe me, who doesn't go to a t-shirt and buy, concessions, buy a t-shirt, buy, some kind of a trinket, keychain, whatever, some form of memorabilia to indicate that you had participated in that event. Now, these are major events. They earn giant amounts of money. In fact, as an example, Elton John's farewell tour alone grossed over $87.1 million, not accounting for any of those ancillary revenues that went along with that 4-month-long tour. It's a lot of money, and it doesn't count hotel stays, gas, everything else that affects the local economies for those particular events. So, the question is, how much did the concert industry get hit for this year? Drum roll, please. And you guessed it, the magic number, $30 billion. At least the live music industry is projected to bounce back fully by 2022. And in fact, in 2021, it's believed to have a pretty healthy bounce back, which is good news. And at least based on that, the music folks are a little more optimistic or possibly realistic, I guess, in their projections, based on your point of view, of course. For now, let's just keep a sharp eye out for just how many of these entertainment industries want to get deeply into our pockets. It seems like they all want to convey that they've had severe hardship, but perhaps they'll look around and notice that the public as a whole has suffered even greater hardships as well. So I don't think they will, but hey, what do I know? So tell me what you think. Do you think that the entertainment industry, is worthy of your money for these losses? I don't think so. And based on some video that I'm doing here next week about Hollywood accounting, I think you will agree they don't deserve any of your money, at least not Hollywood. But do you think they're going to have the bounce back that they think in the music industry? It's another good question. Anyway, use the opportunity down here in the comment section below. Hopefully we can get some interaction going. And do me a favor, do share out this particular video and any of the others that you've enjoyed over the last year. As we wind down 2020, I'm looking to go into 2021 with a live channel at some point here real soon, where I'm going to do a daily video during weekdays that hopefully everybody will enjoy. Just a little short form with one segment a week that'll be dedicated to some humor, entertainment news, and things like that. So it'll be a kind of a dynamic schedule that'll be a little bit fun during the course of the business week. So please do check that out as that's going to roll out. I am also going to be cross-publishing on other platforms as well, the material that I've posted here and all future material as well. And those links will be down in the description below in future videos, not this one because it's not quite ready, but hopefully we'll get that together soon. Anyway, thanks so very much for being here today, guys. I truly appreciate it, each and every one of you. Be sure to support other independent creators on the platform because the platform is doing its very best to unsubscribe people from everybody, including me, for some unknown reason. So double check those subscriptions of the people that you enjoy. Make sure you support their content. Check it out. Leave a like. All of those wonderful things that we all ask you to do. Be sure, of course, as we close out the year, to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye. Hey there, one last quick note before I let you go, and before we make it to the end of this video. I, CultureCasino, have a brand new Teespring store. That's right, you can now go to Teespring, look up CultureCasino, or use the link in the video below, and pick out some handsome and beautiful CultureCasino merchandise with many different designs and styles and colors, many different items. I was actually surprised at all of the things that you could create. And I have some more designs and items on the way here shortly. But, if you want to support the channel in that way, there is some merch. Otherwise, here comes the ending. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.